What a week it was, meanwhile, for Arsenal. 7 goals, 1 foot in the quarter-finals of the Champions League already. Now it's back to the Premier League. Big Super Sunday clash away to Manchester United. A classic fixture. And by the way, Arsenal won the last 4 of these against United. Gail Davis has spoken to Mikel Arteta this lunchtime. There she is, waiting to speak to us here on Total Football. Main negative, I guess, to come from midweek, Gail. Miles Lewis-Skelly, just remind us of what happened and what Arteta has made of it.
Yeah, very good afternoon. Not surprisingly, Mikel Arteta in pretty good form. There was a real joy and a confidence that they got from Tuesday night that he believes can take them forward to Old Trafford on Sunday. And it's hard to say negative, isn't it, when you're talking about a player who has had an absolute breakthrough season, who has really stood up and performed when so many of the players have been injured. But what we have seen from Miles Lewis-Skelly is he just likes to play on the edge a little bit, doesn't he? In his 23 Premier League starts, he's had 4 yellows and 2 reds. One of those reds was overturned, but he was very close to getting another. In fact, there was such a harsh kind of intake of breath when he put in that second challenge on Ledesma in that game on Tuesday night. Many people thought he probably should have seen reds, and actually in a different competition he may well have done. And given how much Arsenal have struggled when they've been reduced to 10 men, Arteta just said he felt he simply couldn't let him carry on, so he was hauled off in the first half, which is, you know, difficult, but clearly they've had a conversation about it, and it's about the learning process of a very young player. Have a listen to what he said.
I think it was quite clear that that we have a liability there with the yellow card and the next action. So it wasn't the moment to take any risk and learn from that experience managing the game for so long, especially with how important this competition is. So yeah, a lesson to learn from him for sure. We will support and help him. But yeah, the line is really thin in sports, and he needs to understand it. Controlling a situation. You need to dominate what space you are defending, what is the level of exposure that you have, is the opponent facing you, not facing you. So what is the probability to win that ball, and when you have to commit to certain duels. And there you have to apply defensive principles that are very clear to most of the time have the best possibility to win the ball and don't get yourself exposed. If you don't do that, at that level, big problem.